2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Dressed in their finest, the Mavs as they came through the...
Thank you, Kevin.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on those broadcasts with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. And for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. Paul surveying the floor. Porzingis with the steal. Fast break Dallas. Here's Finney-Smith. Out to Doncic. Fires the 3. Hits the three-point bomb.
You know, often once Luka gets the ball, it's all over. It's all she wrote. He's well positioned to finish that catch and shoot.
Bridges outside. We have an old school lineup tonight, don't we? Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Yes, we do, Kevin. I love these kinds of matchups because we get to see it less and less these days. So whenever we have one like this, I relish it. You know, one of the things that makes Chris Paul such a terrific floor general is his ability to run the pick and roll. Whether he passes it or keeps it, he usually always makes the right decision.
Now, here's Doncic. Kleba, the pass to Porzingis. Off target from the wing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Back to Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Totally unselfish play there from Ayton. Sends the ball to someone with a wide open look.
Doncic against Paul. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Booker with no one around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
3 points.
And really, Booker is as lethal as they come from deep. Can't allow him to get into a groove.
And Doncic throws it down.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
And we all know what can happen when he gets rolling. A hot start can turn into an explosive scoring night.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas.
Well, one thing that stands out when you look at Maxi Kleba over the years is dramatic improvement as a shooter.
And, Greg, you know what that's all about. Simply, the young man has put the work in. He's been in the gym. That stroke has gone from a weakness to the strength of his game now.
Here's Ayton. Tim Hardaway making his last shot. Paul for 3. Just 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's Bridges.
2 minutes.
And he makes good on the layup.
No, that's a terrific pass. Ayton, with the advanced skill level, he's just going to get better with time.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Ayton against Hardaway. Porzingis off with the layup. For Phoenix, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Crowder finds Paul. And here is Ayton. Guarded by Porzingis. Kicks it out to Paul. From the arc. Here's Ayton. Lays it up and banks it in. And that'll tie this game up.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim.
Well, you got to make that moment last. Enjoy it for as long as you can.
Now here's Paul. From past the arc. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Paul is a more than capable three-point shooter now. He does not need much separation either to get off his shot.
And they double up Doncic. Hardaway kicks to Kleber. And Doncic throws it down.
He just powered that
one of the game's top dunkers.
Absolutely salivates when he attacks the rim.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Paul against Doncic. Paul passes to Ayton. On the wing, Bridges. The shot from 20 feet away. Porzingis with the rebound. Outside Hardaway. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall.
I'll tell you what, Ayton is a very good defender.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Mavericks ahead. They lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from the American Airlines Center. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Dallas.
You know, guys, we've really seen them do a lot of damage in the paint so far.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. It sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. And here is Doncic following the 3 from Chris Paul.
Doncic doesn't give the mid-range a lot of love, but he has the touch to knock it down from there.
Doncic against Paul. At the top of the key, Ayton. Over Porzingis. He can't hit that time. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Doncic outside. Kleber, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Suns now. Suns leading by 3. Down low. Hardaway kicks to Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Doncic has got 13.
But, you know, guys, we know Hardaway can score, but when he makes these passes, it makes him a lot more dangerous.
Right side, Crowder. Over Kleber. It's hauled in by Porzingis. It's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Over to the wing, to the paint. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Outstanding work from Porzingis that time, creatively sending that one home.
Phoenix has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Bridges outside. Pass to Ayton. Bridges outside. Shot clock at 6. To the wing right side. Paul with the 3. And the Suns miss again. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Doncic finds Hardaway. Now here's Porzingis. Plenty of space. Again, the Mavericks score.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Paul against Doncic. Booker looking around. Takes the 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. The pass to Cleveland. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Hammers the alley-oop through. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun, so I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks, and don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
Now here's Porzingis following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. And they double up Doncic. No one near him. And Finney Smith puts it to go. Finney Smith's got the lead up to 7 now for Dallas. Ball against Doncic. Looking to end the run. And it's Paul missing.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. It allows him to block a lot of shots.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Mavericks. Beyond the arc. And that one's good. Shamet.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Out to the right wing. And here's Bullock from the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Bullock's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Mavs.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Kane passes to Shamet. Kaminsky with the ball. And he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Luka Doncic has been the story in this one. He had 13 points and 1 assist. And that'll do.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
They've got Reggie Bullock. Bogdanovic is out there with Cauley Stein. Then there's Brown. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Suns trail by 5. From deep. It's rebounded by Brunson. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight.
You know, year after year, Shamet provides sharp passing and knockdown shooting. He's tremendous in the clutch. You know, I think his teammates and coaches trust him to make the right play at crunch time. Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
Now here's Payne. He's covered closely. Johnson, a wide open look, bangs home the trifecta. Johnson's got the first basket of the third quarter for Phoenix.
And at the defensive end of the floor, Shamet has found his groove.
And, you know, Greg, sometimes defense is really about confidence, want to, and just getting stronger as a pro. And that's what's happened for Shamet. He uses anticipation and added strength to be very effective defensively.
Phoenix with the ball. Following the three-point basket by Dallas. McGee finds Johnson. Nice move. And the rejection by Cauley Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley Stein, a presence defensively. Just throw it up there. Trill Will's going to take care of the rest.
Now here's Payne. Brunson covering. Pass to Johnson. Another miss by Johnson.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
For three, Bullock. Phoenix grabs the miss. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. McGee, the pass to Shannon. Stolen by Bullock. And finished off by Brown.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Payne. Defense right on him. Passes it to Johnson. Here is McGee. Guarded by Marjanovic. Back to Johnson. Pass to Shaman.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The Suns need to get a shot off. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. Mavericks leading by 9. Now the pass to Bullock. Back to Brunson. Cauley Stein up top. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Brown throws it down hard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
And here are the Mavericks now, after the Suns pick up 2. The 17-footer. Offensive rebound. Down kicks to Brunson. For 3, Bullock. Knocks down the 3-ball. Bullock's got the lead up to 12 now for the Mavs.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Payne. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the shot is good from Johnson. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Now here's Brunson. Payne covering. Now Bullock. 6 points for him. Back to Brown. Down low. Here's Cauley Stein. Bullock passes to Brown. Another 3 for Dallas.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And so it's Dallas looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 side.
What fun would it be to play with a guy like CP3? I mean, if you get open, he's finding you, and his leadership skills are unquestioned. That guy would be a joy to play with.
Doncic kicks to Kleber. The three-pointer off the mark. Suns trail by 11. Paul for 3. Here's Crowder. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Porzingis passes to Kleber. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. Driving to the basket. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Paul passes to Booker. Three-pointer. A shot off that time. Nice D from Porzingis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Nailed from three-point land.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Ball passes to Ayton. Nice D from Doncic.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Bridges, no one around him. Phoenix, no good that time either. Mavericks leading by 14. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Hardaway dishes to Doncic. From deep three-point range, Bridges with the board. Phoenix has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Looking for Crowder, he gets it there. Great pass to set up the lay-in. 8 points for Jay Crowder.
Outstanding execution. Good job working the ball inside.
Ball against Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith.
2 minutes remaining in the
Back to
game.
Doncic.
2 minutes.
From deep. No points to be had here. Misses for the 5th time in 13 tries. Pass to Crowder. Bridges outside. On the wing. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Porzingis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Driving inside. The 3 for Doncic. Phoenix grabs the miss.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Dallas leading by 12. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Crowder with the steal. And here is Paul. Porzingis with the block. They recover it. Bridges kicks to Booker. Tries again. Will not go. This is off the front eye.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Dallas.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Porzingis.
And you have to love the effort he put forth on the glass. He played with a fire no one else could match as he chased down those rebounds.
And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Hardaway passes to Kleba. Misses the 3. And the wide open shot from Crowder. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. Eve, thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for...
Thanks a lot, Allie. Looking at the starting five for the Dallas Mavericks. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for Denver, down low, it's Gordon and Jokic. On the perimeter, Barton and Porter Jr. And it's Murray in at the point guard. And Doris, we've got two teams here with very deep rosters. Both can go far down their bench and not lose a beat.
You know, it's so important in the regular season, BA, to have that opportunity. It's never about one or two players. Each of these teams has been built for the long haul of what we know is a grind.
Now here's Porter. They kick it out to Murray. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get one up. And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Murray.
Well, boy, oh boy. Each year, Aaron Gordon adding to that offensive arsenal. The mid-range game is right there.
Murray against Doncic. To the inside. Porzingis.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. On the take. Unloads from 13. Yes, on the jumper.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing. And as a leader, Murray is vocal. Talks to his teammates up and down the floor, and he pushes everyone, and they tend to follow.
Now here's Doncic. And out of bounds. Denver will have it.
Who's ball? Nuggets ball.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Murray finds Barton. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Timeout on the floor. Mavericks.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Kleba's checked in. For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the floor. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Gordon. And Murray's vocal to the opposition as well.
He's used to the trash talking. I mean, he loves to challenge people. I mean, does it cross the line at times? Well, it depends on who you're talking to. A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Murray. Barton outside. Pass to Porter. And here's Murray. 5 on the clock. Barton, the pass to Jokic. Over Porzingis.
Kristaps Porzingis has proven over the course of his young career that he is willing to be a force as a shot blocker.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Barton. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Denver in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Pass to Murray. And here's Jokic. He's checked by Kleber. Porzingis grabs the board.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Kicks it to Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Barton, the pass to Murray. Here's Gordon. No, stop it. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed, even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Barton with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Murray against Doncic. Outside Murray. An open look for Porter. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Doncic against Murray. The baseline J is on the way. Doncic shot is good.
Boy, Luka Doncic makes it look easy. What a pretty jumper.
Pass to Porter. Puts up a 3. Porzingis grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. To the paint. Gordon with a steal. Here's Porter. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. Here's Finney Smith. Drops in the three.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
From deep, Barton. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And from what you've seen from the Nuggets, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
So the Mavericks 5 right now. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Kleba and Porzingis, the combo inside. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3, the small forward.
The size, the skill, the footwork. Jokic has it all. Just a strong move.
And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by the Nuggets. Murray with it. Guarded now by Finney Smith. The 3. Hardaway grabs the board. And the call will be against Nikola Jokic. That's his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul.
The Mavericks trailing.
First team foul.
Doncic outside. Left side Porzingis. Outside Hardaway. Back to Porzingis. And the layup is good off the glass. Porzingis has got 6.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
Murray passes to Porter. Here's Murray. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Here's Doncic. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
Boy, it's incredible to think that at just the age of 21, Luka Doncic entered as the odds-on favorite to win league MVP. He didn't win it that year, but if you ask me, it's a matter of when, not if.
Doncic against Murray. Outside Porter. Down low. Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
If you don't keep Aaron Gordon out of the paint, it's going to be a long night. How easy is that?
And another superstar season for Luka Doncic in year 3. But his numbers not dramatically improved on his second season. Do you think he's topping out?
At age 22? I don't think so. We saw his three-point percentage, for one thing, jump up significantly. So barring injury, almost scary to think how good this guy can be.
And Denver has possession. Following the score by Dallas. Jokic passes to Barton. Murray against Doncic. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Murray. To the middle. And stolen by Porzingis. And Jamal Murray picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Brown, he's checked in for Porzingis. Brown comes in for Finney Smith. Bullock, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Brunson is subbed in for Doncic. Now here's Brunson. Dallas calls timeout.
One challenge for Kristaps Porzingis has been his health, because over the course of his young career, he's missed about a quarter of the schedule to injury.
Who wants a t-shirt? I said, who wants a t-shirt? What makes it noise?
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. Marjanovic checked in for the Mavericks. Cauley Stein comes in for Kleba. And here's Brunson inside. And the dunk to finish it off. Oh, beauty.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
So credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Now here's Morris. From deep three-point range, here's Najee. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Indoors, throughout the league's history, a lot of players well over 7 feet tall have dealt with leg issues.
Yeah, in fact, even after the Knicks drafted Porzingis, if you recall, the front office questioned how he'd hold up. But boy, KP has put a lot of work into strengthening that lower body, getting down in the stance to hold ground and protect himself a little bit.
Now here's Brunson. Dallas needs to get off a shot.
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
For Denver, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. A minute 6 left in the first half of basketball. And it's hammered home by Green.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Brunson passes to Brown. To the paint. In low, and it's Dallas scoring again.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Morris against Brunson. Morris passes to Green. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Willie Cauley-Stein. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for Denver.
And so he hits both. The Mavericks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. 27 seconds left in the first half of this one. Tries a 10-footer, and it's off the back of the rim. No good.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's Najee, and that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Here's Marjanovic. Uses the glass on the layup. Marjanovic got 8 points.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular...
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello back. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. They ended the period holding on to us. And that should do it.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. We've got Green. Austin Rivers out there with Monte Morris. And it's Najee in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Nuggets. Here's Rivers. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. A nice shot by Morris. And we see teams that win in the regular season, but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that could be the case?
I mean, BA, the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
Now here's Morris. Pass to Rivers. Clock at 6. And the shot's good. He's got 5.
Well, Austin Rivers, not just a scorer. This guy will set you up if you're open.
And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Here's Bullock. To the inside, Marjanovic. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
NBA, that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And it's a completely new group here for the Mavericks. Now here's Morris. He's got 5. Pass to Green. The kick out to Morris. Over Powell. Morris can't hit.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
And he commits the intentional foul. Both teams will make substitutions.
First team foul. Checking in for the Mavericks.
Doncic outside. Lays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got 5 now.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Guys, you think about being the #1 option when he was with the New York Knicks. Now Kristaps Porzingis making the adjustment to playing second fiddle in Dallas. And that's not easy. But you have to be willing to do whatever it takes to win.
That's his first personal foul.
The Mavericks have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that one's good. Porzingis. And the pairing between Luka and KP, positionally, skill-wise, Doris, it seems like a good fit.
Well, when you have a 7-footer who can shoot with range in the modern NBA, you think he could fit with absolutely anybody. But chemistry is always an interesting dynamic. It has to play out.
Here's Barton. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Porter driving inside. Oh, it's blocked by Porzingis. And now the Mavs on the run. Doncic with it. Checked by Murray.
2 minutes.
Hardaway against Jokic. Here's Kleba. Can't get the go-ahead bucket.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Porter finds Gordon. And it's good for 2. Give him 8.
Well, you have to admire the strength of Aaron Gordon. This guy is adept at finding his way through intense defense.
Doncic outside. Kleba outside. Drives to the hoop. And finished off by Kleba.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Murray against Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
1:09 left in the third quarter. Doncic against Murray. Oh, a magnificent rejection. Left side, Finney Smith. Doncic on the wing. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
An easy option in the catch-and-shoot game. He normally has the ball, but proving he can play without it.
Jokic passes to Porter. Back to Jokic. Over Finney Smith. Second shot opportunity. And Jokic with a nice bucket inside. Jokic has got 6 points.
You gotta box out the big man, Jokic. When you don't, he makes you pay.
Outside Finney Smith. And there's the drive. It's deflected. They retain possession. Shot clock at 6. Back to Porzingis. And they'll hang that foul on Maxi Kleba. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
8 seconds left in the third. Outside Murray. And stolen by Porzingis. It's all tied in Denver. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the court right now for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. Kleba and Porzingis, the combo inside. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. 2 on the clock. Let's go with a 3. It doesn't go for him. Now Denver takes it the other way. For 3, Gordon. Pass to Murray. Jokic against Kleba. Back to Murray. Barton outside. 4-3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Porter pulls it in. The Nuggets on offense. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Jokic finds Porter. Back to Jokic. Pass to Porter. Hardaway comes with a double. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Doncic outside. Inside. Here's Kleba, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
And for Denver, they're shooting a nice 50% for the game. Murray up top, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Barton. Right side, Porter to take the lead, and it's good on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 2.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Outside Hardaway. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, this guy's got size and showing increasing strength. Kristaps Porzingis, nicely done.
Outside Murray. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Barton. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
2 minutes remaining in the
Gordon against Doncic. Outside Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. And stolen by Murray. And here they come. Here's Barton. Pass to Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Aaron Gordon in a big moment, unafraid to deliver. How pretty is that?
Minute 35 left in the fourth. Oh, Doncic hammers one home.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
Outside Murray. Pass to Jokic. Over Porzingis. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got rebound number 7 tonight. Doncic against Murray. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Six on the shot clock. Doncic passes to Hardaway. Back to Doncic to take the lead and nails the tray.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Outside Porter. The 3. The shot misses.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hardaway, the pass to Kleba. Now Doncic. Back to Kleba. Count it!
Looking to close things out. That might have been the nail in the coffin.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
The offensive rebound. And and he sinks it.
Well, this game separates the men from the boys. Aaron Gordon, big-time delivery.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just a must-foul situation to stop the clock.
And out of bounds, Denver will have it.
Out of bounds. Denver ball. Denver basketball.
Outside quarter. Murray from outside. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so the big win by Dallas in a tight game. And this was the most.
Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon.
Thank you, Kevin.
Yeah, I love it, and I love that team. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The guards are out there for him, Murray and Barton. And it's Porter in at the small forward position. And for Phoenix, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward. Yep, it counts. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ballgame. No problems knocking that one down.
And that jumper from Jokic in the mid-range, he's so set in there. It looks awkward, but the results are good.
Ball against Murray. Pulls it up. The shot by Paul, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And Murray showing it all here. An exceptional player attacking while he's in the open floor.
Murray against Paul. On the wing, Bridges. To the inside, Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA. So maybe now's the time we talk about Chris Paul's intelligence. We don't have enough time.
And both free throws good from Paul.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. He takes it in, and it's Murray with the jam.
Well, there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
And Paul puts up a deep three, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Paul's got 5 points so far. Murray against Paul, and it's Murray penetrating. Pass to Jokic. Shoots the three, and there's Murray on the assist by Jokic.
3-point field
9
goal.
points in the game so far.
And Murray, the kind of player that's earned the trust of his teammates to take that kind of shot.
Paul outside. Booker outside. Oh, Ayton in position. And stolen by Barton. Murray, the pass to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
And I like that from Murray. Not an extra dribble. Get the ball to the open teammate right away.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
All up top. He's covered by Murray. Bridges left side. And the pass to Booker. A three-pointer, no good. The Nuggets leading by 8. Martin wide open. He fires. Good. And a nice assist from Porter.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Crowder. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Paul against Murray. And there's the drive, and it's Murray with the jam.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
And so it's Barton bringing it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 11. Murray kicks to Gordon. Crowder with the steal. And Paul puts up a deep three. No good on the triple. Denver's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so here's Phoenix. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Paul for three. And the Suns get it back. And Ayton stays with it.
You know, if Ayton continues to play with that kind of effort, possession by possession, he's a real tough cover.
Here's Murray. Here's Jokic. And Jokic slams it in.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing. And
what a performance by Jamal Murray. He has been the story for the Denver Nuggets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nuggets.
They've set the first half tone by getting out on the fast break and getting the defenders on their heels.
And maybe a signal as well of how aggressive their defense has been tonight is to look at how many points they have directly off of a turnover. Good activity there.
Off it forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5, woman of paint. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter.
And you watch Porter. Unbelievable potential. He makes some plays that just leaves you shaking your head.
Murray kicks to Porter. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And the team has talked Greg about having high hopes for Porter. What does he need to do, though, to reach that next level?
And frankly, more maturity is going to lead to greater consistency. He missed his only season in college, missed his first season in the NBA, and this guy's still making up for lost time.
Paul passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
And here is Murray. 11 points in the game. Gordon inside. He's against Crowder. And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And shot by Paul. Nobody around. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Just think about the growth of what Chris Paul has done with that three-pointer. 28% for 3 as a rookie, and now a guy you can't leave.
Passes it to Jokic, and stolen by Ayton. And here's Booker. Suns moving the ball around, and the foul on Will Barton. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Kicks it out to Paul. Here's the 3.
There's some length from Murray as a guard there as he helps out on defense and pesters the shooter.
To the middle. Here's Jokic. Lead pass was put in just the right spot. Jokic has got 8 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Count it, and the Nugget lead has been cut down to 8 on the bucket from Ayton.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And they go to the intentional foul.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Kaminsky. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Barton outside. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter.
The reason Barton makes that play happen is because of the move. He really destroys the defense with his handles there.
Here's Payne. And the 3 off target. Denver leading by 8. Over to the wing. 11 feet away. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
A constant threat around the rim. Gordon is an agile big who just throws it down with ease.
Payne kicks to Johnson. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. They grab their own miss. Kaminsky misses. For Denver, they've gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Murray, the pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray. And it's a 12-point Nugget lead.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
And so they foul intentionally. So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
Second team foul. In for the Nuggets.
Here's McGee. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbounds.
44 seconds left in the first half. Morris kicks to Green. Right wing. Najee passes to Morris. Inside. Shamet with the steal. Pass to Payne. Shamet with it. Pass to Kaminsky. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Suns shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
That's off as well. So he misses both. Morris outside with the drive. That one goes in.
Monte Morris.
7 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Payne. And the Suns miss again. And so it's Denver up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Jamal Murray had a huge first quarter. He had 11 points and 4 assists. Thanks for joining.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Jamal Murray.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. We've got Rivers. He's out there with Monte Morris. And it's Dozier into the free spot.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
Morris kicks to Green. His 3-pointers off the mark. Suns trail by 10.
Denver foul. Zeke Matthew. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution for your Suns.
Paul outside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Here's Dozier. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Morris dishes to Green. Morris looking over the floor. 5 on the clock. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the Nuggets with some changes.
Into the lineup for the Nuggets.
Enzo Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. It's a 10-point game. There's the pass to Booker. Looking for Bridges. He gets it there. Suns moving the ball around. Jokic with the steal. Here's Barton driving the lane. And Barton is going to throw it down hard.
Well, Barton likes to get fancy out there. He gets to the rim that time in a great throwdown.
Ball outside. From downtown, Denver grabs the miss. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray the pass to Porter.
When you get inside, there's all kinds of traffic. This is the result as Gordon Jr. is going to get to the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Suns trail by 13. Paul with the ball. 11 points in the game. Ayton kicks to Paul. Back to Ayton. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder.
Jay Crowder.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
The Nuggets leading by 13. Brett, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, you know, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
Suns have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Now Paul. Passes it to Ayton. And Ayton gets double teamed. And stolen by Barton. Gordon with it. Now guarded by Crowder. The kick out to Porter. Here's Gordon. No good. And Phoenix will come the other way. Here's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
How smooth is Devin Booker's J right there. And inside the arc, he nails it.
Barton dishes to Gordon. The kick out to Barton. And it's Murray penetrating and stolen by Ayton. Bridges passes to Crowder. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
The shot's good.
And there's just so much athleticism to Gordon's game. Good luck trying to contain him inside.
Booker outside. Back to Paul. Lets it go from deep. Crowder kicks to Paul. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And he commits the intentional foul.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
And he knocks down the first one.
This guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. This is what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Rivers with it. Chris Paul covering. Morris left side. Lock at 6. Driving in. And the wide open shot from Green. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Suns trail by 11. Here's Crowder. And the lead is down inside single digits. And that's now 6 points for Jay Crowder. Nuggets have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. Right. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Kaminsky inside, guarded by Green. Dane looking around. The 3. Shamet finds McGee. The baseline Jay. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Driving the lane.
P.J. Dozier.
And so it's Denver. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. You've got Payne. JaVale McGee is out there with Kaminsky. Then there's Landry Shamet. And it's Johnson in at the 3. And the shot is good. The Denver lead has been cut down to 13 after the bucket is good from Kaminsky.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Pass to Dozier. Down low. Stolen by McGee. Up the floor. And that one's good. Shamet.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Dozier.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Payne. And the 3 ball is good. Payne's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Pass to Shamet. Here's McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Denver leading by 8, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Fires it up. Here's Gordon, rejected by Crowder.
That's just good defense as Crowder in the right spot.
Bridges dishes to Crowder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal foul.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Team foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And the first one drops.
Jay Crowder at the line.
And so he hits both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Murray against Paul, and it's Murray with the jam.
Got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Murray against Paul. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Crowder uses the glass to finish the layup. Crowder's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
Yeah, coaching staff probably loves this, just grinding out defensive possessions, which is helping them get back into their offensive flow.
And Jokic slings it in.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
2 minutes remaining.
Paul looking over the floor. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Denver the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Kind of amazing because Jokic has that passing ability and what it's done in terms of how the coaches run their offense around what he can do.
Paul kicks to Bridges. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. To the inside, Crowder. Denver grabs the miss.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
That one goes. Count it. And now it's a 12-point Nugget lead. Paul against Gordon. The ball. Bridges passes to Ayton. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for Denver.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
Crowder finds Ayton. Count the basket.
Jay Crowder moving into the open man.
Here's Barton. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Goes up from the top of the key. Murray outside. And again, Denver no good. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Hits it from three-point range. Paul's got it back down to single digits for the Suns.
Chris Paul is just so comfortable and so confident. He's got such a quick release, too, off the bounce on that pull-up jumper.
So the Nuggets win it. This was a hard-fought, well-earned. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Another bright and sunny day here in the desert, Phoenix, Arizona. Thankfully, we're inside. Before we get...
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. So, the opening lineup for the Mavericks. Hardaway Jr. and Finney Smith, they're out there on the perimeter. At the 4 and 5, it's Porzingis and Powell, and it's Doncic in at the point. And for Phoenix, Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the center position. Well, we see it almost every night, Clark. Another great backcourt matchup.
Well, B.A., this league is so stacked with tremendous guards. I mean, all-star caliber guards all over the league, and it really creates a situation where being able to choose guards for the all-star game is just virtually impossible to not leave somebody off that's deserving.
Kleba, he's checked in for Powell. Doncic outside. Offensive rebound, Mavericks. Here's Finney Smith. Sends it home from three-point land.
Boy, what a brilliant find by Doncic.
Ball against Doncic. It's Bridges on the wing. Pass to Crowder. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Ayton. Here's Bridges. Over Finney Smith. Tips it up. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
Here's Doncic. Outside Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Down low. Kleba laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Tell you what, very few players have the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic. This guy is special with his vision and passing.
Ball against Doncic. Pass to Booker. From deep. Kept alive. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Ball from deep three-point land. Suns keep it alive. Crowder outside. To the middle. Second chance shot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Chris Paul plays with a competitive fire that is actually infectious. I mean, even in the latter stages of his career, he is still getting it done at a high level.
2 shots.
And he drops the first.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
Well, Greg, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Here's Kleba. Oh, rejected by Ayton. And so the ball out of bounds. Ayton touched it last. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Buries it from 3.
3-point field goal.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Outside Paul. Pass to Booker. Now here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Six to shoot. That won't go either for Paul. The Mavericks leading. Outside Hardaway. Here's Porzingis. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
The assist.
Big man throwing it down. Kristaps Porzingis. When you're 7'3", though, doesn't take much vertical to punch it home.
Booker against Hardaway. Back to Paul. Bridges outside. Over Finney-Smith. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist from Paul.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Doncic against Paul. Doncic, no good.
Well, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And the shot goes.
The ball control that Chris Paul has is fantastic. I mean, those dribble moves, and he's got a bunch of them, look effortless.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Beyond the arc. And it's Doncic missing.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
The quick look, no good that time. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from distance to begin this one. Hardaway, the pass to Porzingis. And here's Doncic. Pass to Kleba. Dallas needs to get off a shot. The open shot, Doncic. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Doncic is such a confident player. He knows he can fire off the catch whenever he wants to.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Bridges against Hardaway. Outside Finney-Smith. Pass to Doncic. It's good if it goes. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And that concludes the first quarter of play. The Mavericks on. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Mavericks?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort, defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
On the court for Dallas here in the second. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. Kleba and Porzingis, the combo inside. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3. And Doncic, here we go. And Doncic hammers it home.
Capable of slicing his way to the basket. All Doncic needs is a slipper. And one thing that talent evaluators wondered about with Doncic coming in, was he quick enough to play point guard? And in case you're wondering how that worked out, the answer is yes, in bold capital letters. Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Doncic. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big Big-time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
And for the Mavericks scouts, there was never any question. Luka Doncic was born to quarterback at offense, Clark.
Well, he sees the game 2 frames ahead, B.A. He's got the ball on the screen. He's got great size. I think he's a blend of Magic and Kidd when you think about how he sees the floor. They weren't the quickest either, but like Luka, they got where they wanted to when they needed to.
Kicks it to Doncic. Releases. That one's wide left.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. It's good. The assist that time from Paul.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead. And you see that field goal percentage of the game steadily heading north.
Doncic passes to Kleba. Nice move. And he lays it up and in.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Paul against Doncic. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a foul he wanted to avoid. And he definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the half.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
Yeah, obviously he had the shot well anticipated, able to shut it down with the force.
And Dallas calls time here. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Grant, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, B.A., I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
And the Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Now here's Ayton. Left side, Paul. Over Brunson. They get the rebound. Crowder. Great positioning on the putback.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to Bullock. Here's Cauley Stein. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
It's Booker on the wing. Launches it. The Mavericks pull it in. Ayton can't connect from short range. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Assisted by
making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's a 3 from Paul. Oh, rejected by Marjanovic. Brown with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. High post Cauley Stein. Here's Bullock. Drills it from deep.
Reggie Bullock.
Bullock's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
It's Bridges on the wing. Can they get it? And they recover it. Crowder, the pass to Booker. Now here's Paul. Tightly guarded. Down low. Here's Ayton. The kick out to Paul. From behind the arc. Cauley Stein with the rebound.
No matter what he's tried, it hasn't worked. Unfortunately, the team is suffering from that.
Pass to Bullock. Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Crowder, pass to Ayton. Back to Crowder. Outside Paul. Over Brunson. That won't go either for Paul. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And hold up. We're not going to halftime just yet. The officials signaling. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. The first quarter for the Mavericks was fairly even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. And guys, thanks for joining us, folks.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Luka Doncic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
We've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then it's Cameron Johnson. And it's Kaminsky in at the power forward position. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And just as he showed in college, Landry Shamet has a very high basketball IQ.
He does, and he makes great decisions with the ball. I mean, he takes care of the ball so well. He always plays under control and commands the offense exceptionally well.
And Kaminsky gets it to go.
Those arms of Kaminsky go on forever, which helps them snag these second chance opportunities.
McGee against Brunson. Brown passes to Brunson. Off target with the 3. The Suns trailing. From deep, Johnson. Cauley Stein with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And that's an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's McGee. Johnson passes to McGee. And here's Payne. Brunson defending. For the lead. And Payne with the 3. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's never going to pass up that shot. The defense giving him way too much room.
Brunson against Payne. Pass to Bullock. Here's Marjanovic. Shoots over Johnson. Nails the baby hook.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Now here's Payne. And he banks in the layup. Payne's got 5 points now in the quarter. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
Outside Brunson. Takes a 3. Counted from distance. Brunson's got 5 now. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Outside Payne to the middle. Here's McGee. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Dallas has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Brunson passes to Brown. Offline with a 3. The Suns have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. And the basket by Shamet. He's got 5.
A very high percentage look when the D is nowhere to be seen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Brunson. Outside Brown. Here's Bullock. Pass to Cauley Stein. And the jam by Cauley Stein.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Fires the 3. Shamet, no good. Dallas has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Brunson passes to Brown. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And now a 4-point Dallas lead. The Suns have gone 5 for 9 from the floor in the third quarter. There's 57 seconds left in the third. And here's Payne outside. The Mavericks pull it in. Here's Bullock. Pass to Marjanovic. McKee with a double team. Here's Bullock. The putback. It's good on the putback. Cauley Stein's got 8 points.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
That's exactly right. No need to catch it when you've got the kind of soft hands that he does.
McGee finds Kaminsky. And here's Payne outside. And the Suns miss again.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
Hey, it's what every youth coach says. Follow your shot. This is why you do it, for those easy putbacks.
Deflected. And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Here's Doncic. On the floor for Dallas starting the fourth quarter. Finney Smith at small forward with Porzingis at the 4. Luka and Hardaway, they make up the backcourt. And it's Powell in at the pivot spot, panning the middle. And the foul on Chris Paul. That's his first foul.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber.
Doncic with it. Outside Finney Smith. Clock at 6. Kicks it out to Hardaway. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Paul finds Booker. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. 2 guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Now Doncic. Pass to Hardaway. They double him with Crowder. Tips it.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Paul for 3. Connects from downtown.
You know, you talk about stretching the defense out. I mean, with Chris Paul, I think you've got to tag him as soon as he crosses half court because he'll let it fly.
Doncic passes to Hardaway. Now Finney Smith. He's guarded by Bridges. Paul against Doncic. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Kleber. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in the game. Bridges passes to Ayton. Now here's Bridges. He's marked by Finney Smith. And the basket by Bridges.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Doncic outside. To the inside. Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Paul against Doncic. Outside Paul. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Porzingis. Doncic on the wing. Paul with a steal. Here's Bridges. Can't hit that one. And it's Dallas the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Down low. Kleber down low. He's against Ayton. Doncic outside. Just 4 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Shoots over Paul. Doncic's shot is good. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
You know, in this day and age, you expect most players to drive it or shoot the 3. Luka utilizing the 15 to 20-foot range here. Good idea.
Paul passes to Aiden. Oh, and the jam by Aiden.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and one foot.
Doncic finds Kleba. Back to Doncic. Right side Porzingis. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
Inside, Porzingis has a lot of advantages. He's stronger than he looked, and we know how tall he is, north of 7 feet, and he's got a super soft touch.
Booker for three. The putback. Doncic grabs the miss. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. From deep. He can't get it to go. For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. For three, Bridges. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
First team foul.
It goes on Tim Hardaway.
At the line
and a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Mavericks.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Another thing I've noticed is their work on the offensive glass. Creating extra opportunities has been the key.
Outside Finney Smith. Ball against Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Oh, it's Porzingis with the jam.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
Now, I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. Back to Bridges from outside the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
And here's Doncic. Pass to Finney Smith. And so the Mavericks take the win. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this...
CLA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the 5 spot. And for Dallas, Hardaway on the wing along with Finney Smith. And the post players for him, Kleba and Porzingis. And it's Doncic in at the 1 spot. And both teams tonight, Greg, can go deep into their benches. It seems like a growing trend.
Yeah, I think teams are digging deeper more than ever before, and even getting into two-way contracts that give you depth past your top 15 guys.
And so it's the Mavericks getting on the board first. Bucket is good.
And that's how you execute offensively. Murray with a great job of getting it to his teammate.
Doncic kicks to Finney Smith. Doncic looking it over. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Flying high and throwing it down with the one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Now here's Barton. Here's Gordon. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Murray, good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Doncic against Murray. Passes to Finney Smith. And a miss there on the triple.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Murray, no good.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Hardaway passes to Kleba. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Hardaway.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Now here's Porter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The Nuggets shoot their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And they had a lot of success a season ago as a team, hitting about 80% of their free throws.
Both good from the line that time.
And the ceiling so high for Porter. A versatile, effective forward who does so many things well.
Now, here's Doncic. And he lays it straight in. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Pass to Jokic. Here he goes. And Jokic throws it down.
And when Jokic drives, he's like a freight train with that great physical ability, able to kind of push the defense wherever he wants them to go.
Now, here's Doncic. He has 5. And Doncic throws it down.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Murray following the score by Dallas. Drives to the hoop, and it's Murray with the jam.
Love how creative Murray is with the ball, just dribbling through defenders like it's nothing.
The three for Doncic. It's hauled in by Gordon. And so it's Barton bringing it up for Denver. They trail by 1. Back to Jokic. Whistle blows, bucketed. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Murray following the basket by Jokic. Murray kicks to Porter, pass to Barton. The Nuggets moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Murray the pass to Gordon. Nice D from Doncic. The Mavericks trailing. Kleber with it, and it's Gordon picking him up. And Aaron Gordon. That's the whistle that time. That's his first foul. 54 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hardaway kicks to Finney-Smith. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. The pass to Finney-Smith. And he overshot that one, missing. Nuggets have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. This is his first free throw of the game.
Second team foul.
And that one falls for Kleber. And the power forward, Maxi Kleber, out of Wurzburg, Germany. The same hometown, Doris, you know this, is NBA legend Dirk Nowitzki.
That's exactly right. And Kleber, a very good defensive player. You might say the opposite strength from Dirk. But Kleber has worked really hard to become a capable shooter in his own right.
And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Hardaway against Murray. It's Barton on the wing. Murray looking around. Passes it to Jokic. Here's Porter. Back to Jokic. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen here, guys, from the Mavericks.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the point.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Mavericks.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
And they've taken advantage of the turnovers they've caused, getting a lot of their offense straight off their defense.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got the lead up to 3 now for the Mavs.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Murray outside. He kicks it to Gordon. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Barton. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Barton's got his first points of the game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Barton against Doncic. Right side, Porzingis. And it's Denver with the rebound. They get a hand on it. Gordon kicks to Jokic. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter, keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Doncic, and Doncic throws it down.
Well, Luka Doncic, because he understands windows of opportunity, has the footwork and the change of pace, the drive is easy for the Don.
Now here's Murray. And here's Barton. Porter finds Barton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Porzingis. The Nuggets have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. First one falls for him.
Will Barton, 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Barton. Doncic with it. 9 points in the game so far. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Hardaway. Down low. Here's Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Easy money for Kristaps Porzingis. That's 7-3 we're talking about.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Well, Luka can get himself into the paint with consistency, and boy, does he make that a high percentage finish.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot, and it's Murray with the jam.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
How about the timing from Hardaway Jr. looking very comfortable taking shots after catching the pass.
Murray against Doncic. Porter outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Porter's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. From deep. And no good. And it's Denver the other way.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Off the inbound, and it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
Now here's Brunson. Up top, Brown. He's covered by Murray. And pushing it up, here's Denver. Jokic is running, and that's an intentional foul. And these are his second and third free throws tonight.
4th team foul.
Free throw, good. Jokic.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
And Jokic drops them both.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Brunson kicks to Bullock. To the inside. Here's Cauley Stein. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
Nice work inside by Cauley Stein. Great tools as a finisher.
Morris looking over the floor. Here's Jokic, and Jokic slams it in.
Assist from
fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Here's Rivers, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie. A pretty close game for the Nuggets throughout the first quarter. And in that period, the most they trailed. That's all for now.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
Willie Cauley-Stein is out there with Brown. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marjanovic. And it's Bullock in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Mavericks trailed by 4. Here's Cauley-Stein, goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Sterling Brett. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And Denver has possession. Morris passes to Dozier. Launches it. A second chance effort. Morris outside. Pass to Dozier. Just 3 to shoot. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
You better come stronger than that. Cauley-Stein, a presence defensively.
Bullock, good.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And in addition to his shooting range, Bullock, a solid defender at that position.
No doubt. He's aggressive and disciplined, and that's a hard combination. You can trust Bullock on ball on an island against a good scorer. He's also solid off ball. This guy is a sort of classic 3-and-D role player.
This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with.
Now here's Brunson. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Cauley-Stein finds Brunson. Back to Cauley-Stein. It's stolen by Green.
Well, getting in the lane and making your presence known is a crucial part of the defense for these guys.
Pass break, Dallas. Here's Bullock. To the middle. Here's Marjanovic. And they'll get another chance. Cauley-Stein passes to Brunson. Back to Cauley-Stein. And the shot goes in. And now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
And with his vertical reach, you expect Cauley-Stein to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Brunson against Morris. Inside, here's Green, and Green slams it in.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Now here's Brunson. Pass to Marjanovic. Back to Brunson. Kicks it to Bullock.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. And so it's Morris with it. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's a 1-point game. Here's Dozier. He's covered by Brown. He gets it in there. Third quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Brunson the pass to Cauley-Stein. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Dallas going with a whole new group out there. Doncic rejected by Murray. Porzingis with the steal to the inside. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter. And Cleveland slams it in.
Make no mistake, guys. The playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Now here's Murray. He's got 8. Hardaway with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Porzingis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first personal.
Boy, if there's one big man who exemplifies the evolution of size in the NBA, it's KP. Kristaps Porzingis can stretch the floor. He can get out and run in transition. It's a combination you almost have to have.
Now here's Murray. Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Now the pass to Jokic. Outside for Murray. 4 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Porter. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. Great D that time from Hardaway. Dallas leading by 3. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Barton. Back to Doncic. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Gordon inside. And Murray now top of the key. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 3. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So out there for the Nuggets right now. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. Wide open look here for Murray. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again. That's it, and the Dallas lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Jokic.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Passes it to Kleba. Doncic outside. In the corner, Hardaway with it. No good there. And it's Denver the other way. Doncic with the steal. To the paint. Here's Porzingis. Out to Doncic. Back to Porzingis. Ball's knocked loose. Murray dishes to Porter. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
That's his 5th personal foul.
It's on Porzingis.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Porter is used to having to power through contact.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Mavs.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Well, also, I think their blocked shots really jump off the page. They've sent a lot of attempts right back where they came from today.
And then Gordon with the dunk.
The very definition of a high percentage shot. Aaron Gordon, throw it down.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Out to Hardaway. Back to Doncic. To the lane. The shot that time not on target. Good defense by Jokic. Now here's Murray. It's Barton on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. To take the lead. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. Out
to Hardaway. Doncic outside. They could use a bucket, and Doncic throws it down.
Doncic has been in this position many times. He makes it look easy.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. Pass to Jokic. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 2. Huge.
Jokic comes through just fearless. What an option.
The 3 for Doncic. Porter pulls it in.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That's
an intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Cauley Stein's checked in. The kick out to Porter. Launches a 3. Mavericks with the rebound. Cauley Stein finds Hardaway. Back to Cauley Stein. Hardaway with a wide open look. That one rolling around and rims out.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Murray against Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Jokic. It's good.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Murray against Doncic. And they double up Doncic. And here's Porzingis for a 3. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. On offense, here are the Nuggets. They've got a 12-2 run in progress.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
And Murray really burst on the scene during the NBA bubble of 2020, really proving how dangerous of a player he can be.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead. Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Jokic finds Barton. And so it's Denver who comes out on top here. A narrow win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for... Star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. And for the Nuggets, Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. And it's Murray in at the point guard position. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
Paul looking around. Feeds it to Ayton. Knocked away and stolen by Murray. Barton with it, now guarded by Booker. Murray the pass to Gordon. Over Paul. And it's Gordon missing.
Yeah, it's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. And here are the Nuggets now after the Suns pick up 2. Porter, no luck.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And he gets it to go.
And this kind of distribution is something that Devin Booker is only going to improve upon.
Now here's Murray. The pass to Jokic. Crowder with the steal. To the middle and stolen by Gordon. And a wide open look for Porter. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Booker finds 8. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Bridges passes to Paul. And the foul on Jamal Murray. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Booker looking around. Shot clock at 6. The tray.
Nice job on the contest from Barton there. Closing the open look at the hoop quickly with that long reach. Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. Barton wide open. He fires. And he's good on the 3-ball.
And you can see how dangerous that catch-and-shoot game can be. Will Barton continues to impress. You think about Barton's career, 5-star recruit, 2 years in college, and then right to the NBA where he spent some time in the D-League at the time.
Now Gordon following Chris Paul's 3-point attempt. Gordon the pass to Jokic.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:58 left in the first quarter. Out to the wing. Gordon against Crowder. Gordon dishes to Murray. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound.
And in that sequence, you saw Jokic and the way that he goes to work. Just beat everybody to the ball.
And stolen by Barton. And now Porter pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Good work defensively by Crowder. And so Ayton will bring it up for the Suns. They trail by 1. You know, Brent, I was thinking about Barton in those early years. His biggest disadvantage was probably a lack of strength.
You wonder, Kevin, has the game changed so much that that's not quite as important as it once was, where Barton now can have freedom of movement, roam around, play in transition. As we've moved to this pace and space type of offense, Will Barton seems to fit the bill quite nicely.
The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Pretty fundamentally sound, and Jokic does a great job of keeping his balance there after contact.
Here's Paul. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. 1:05 left to play in the first quarter, and the basket is good.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back, as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
Nuggets trail. Here's Barton. Driving to the basket. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. Down low. And Ayton throws it down.
The big guy going up and trying to rip that rim off.
Denver's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
No good from Booker. Nuggets have gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Out of nowhere. Gordon just soaring in there, and that athleticism carries him straight to the hoop.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Over Porter. Bridges misses.
He's a guy that count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Nuggets. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And when you consider how Denver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
Just playing some real gritty defense right now, just getting up in bodies and forcing a lot of turnovers.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Nuggets. The wing set for them, Barton and Porter. Gordon and Jokic hold down the post for him. And it's Murray in at the 1 spot.
Bridges on the inside, just hitting the offensive glass. That's great hustle.
And it's Murray penetrating. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, you can tell they really want to increase this lead. They can't keep letting them take it from them.
Barton passes to Murray. It's tipped and stolen by Ayton. Bridges finds Crowder. Here's Booker. Finished off the break.
Devin Booker will score by any means necessary, and that time over decent defense, getting the contact. And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Gordon dishes to Murray. Clock at 6. Back to Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Murray draws so much attention as an offensive player. Just calmly drops it off to the roller.
And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
And it's Gordon missing. Jokic with the steal. Porter passes to Barton. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Mikal Bridges picks one up.
Porter Jr. moving the ball well. Nice to have a wing player help to be a facilitator.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Barton no good on the free throw. And with the rise of guards like Steph Curry and Trae Young, seems like the little guys are really making their mark in the NBA.
Well, they're starting to affect, Kevin, the way that really management is looking at building out their team. They're trying to find wings that are equipped with defensive ability but willingness to shoot the 3 ball, guards that are small enough and quick enough to get you an advantage to spread the floor a little bit. So the 3 ball and the way team construction has happened has changed the league quite rapidly. And Jokic, an elite passer for a guy at his position.
Paul passes to Bridges. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Bridges has got 10 points in the game.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And there's the call on DeAndre. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Crowder with the steal.
Wow, you watched the defender, and it looked like he knew that was coming. He made a quick play on it to intercept the ball in the passing lane.
Ayton finds Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Crowder, just 5 on the clock. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup inside by Bridges. He's got 12. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Suns?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Well, the work on the offensive glass has been impressive as well. So many of their points have come on second, maybe even third chance opportunities.
So Denver ends up going with a whole new group.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Kaminsky inside. Here's Payne. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Morris looking over the floor. The dish to Green. Morris passes to Najee. Can they get it? And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on JaVale McGee. The Nuggets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
For Denver, Zeke Najee.
He hits both from the stripe. Here's Payne. There's 45 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Pass to Shamet. Takes a 3. They get it back. And he drops it in from the low post. McGee's got the lead up to 5 now for Phoenix. Now here is Morris. Payne covering. Morris passes to Najee. Back to Morris. Morris throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coach.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see Mikal Bridges playing terrific basketball in this one. He had 12 points, 2 rebounds. That's all for now. Say goodbye.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. What a game we're seeing from Mikal Bridges.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Monty Williams. They've got JaVale McGee. Landry Shamet is out there with Payne. Then it's Johnson, and it's Kaminsky in a power forward. Rivers passes to Najee. Morris kicks to Rivers. To the middle. McGee with the block. Here's Johnson, and then Johnson with the jam.
The defense so concerned with Shamet and his shot-making ability, he makes the play that time.
Pass to Rivers. Back to Morris. Right side, Green. And there's the pass to Dozier. With the drive. Headshot off. Some solid defense from Johnson.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Shamet finds McGee. Now Payne launches a 3. And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Rivers dishes to Morris. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. And a whole new lineup here for the Nuggets. Shot clock at 5. Here's Porter, and he drives in, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Suns leading by 8. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Pass to Crowder. In the corner, it's Bridges. Back to Crowder, and stolen by Gordon. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Ball against Murray. It's Barton on the wing. Kicks to Gordon. Crowder gets a hand on it.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
The Suns shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Booker with it. Now guarded by Murray. Paul for 3. Good. A nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 4th assist in this one.
And CP3 is so good at choosing when he unleashes his three-point arsenal.
Here's Gordon. And he converts the layup. Gordon's got 6.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. And the shot's good from Crowder. Crowder's got the lead up to 11 now for Phoenix.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Murray against Paul. Murray the pass to Jokic. Back to Murray. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. He's got 6.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Paul kicks to Bridges. Suns moving the ball around. Here's Crowder. Rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 9-point game.
There's a swagger to Murray's play, especially in big moments.
Well, you think about his performance in the bubble when he was in Orlando, just propelling Denver through those series with otherworldly plays and just making shot after shot in the biggest moments. He'll shoot you into a game. Sometimes he'll shoot you out of it, but he's going to come at you every night.
It's Murray with the jam.
So there's a little bit of Murray's handle on display. The D looked totally confused as to what to do there.
Ball outside for Murray. Up again, and Crowder stays with him. Crowder's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
To the inside, Gordon, and then Gordon with the dunk.
Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play, it evolves, and then he makes a quick decision.
Got a piece of it. Passes it to Jokic. That shot, no good. Bridges, no one around him. And it's off from three-point range. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Suns ahead. They lead by 5. And we'll get going after this from Ball Arena. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. The forwards are Porter and Gordon. The guards are out there for them, Murray and Barton. And it's Jokic in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now Payne, pass to Kaminsky. Back to Payne. He kicks to McGee. And Phoenix turns it over again.
Denver ball. Denver basketball.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Murray with it. And the pass to Jokic. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Well, Phoenix shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. Shamet finds McGee. Here's Payne. McGee trying to break free.
Jokic using all 7 feet there. Good effort by the center.
And Porter, here we go. And finished off by Porter.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Inside, here's McGee. That one doesn't go. And it's Denver the other way. And Murray now top of the key. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. And they take the lead. 11 points for Jokic.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Shamet, the pass to Payne. This is to McGee. No good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Here's Barton, and Barton throws it down.
Oh, a fantastic passer at his position. Gordon stays alert and ready to pass to an open teammate.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to McGee. Kicks it to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Phoenix needs to get off a shot. Here's McGee. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. And here's Payne. In the corner. Shamet with it. McGee trying to break free. And it's Shamet missing.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Payne with it. Guarded by Murray. And the foul on Will Barton. That's his first foul. And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Phoenix with the ball. They have yet to put up any points here in the 4th. Paul passes to Ayton. 6 to shoot. A 3-ball. Paul's shot is off. It's the Nuggets ball. A nice run going 12 in a row. It's deflected.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
Ayton kicks to Crowder. Here's Bridges. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And Bridges elevating his game.
Woo! Murray outside. Passes to Barton. Gordon deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Jokic inside. Ayton's there.
Such a good handle for a big guy. Nothing super fancy, but efficient.
Murray against Paul. Deflects the pass. Here's Ayton. That one's not going to go. Now Denver takes it the other way. Here is Porter. Murray outside. Jokic on top. He dishes it to Gordon. And the call on the shot that sends in. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
The line for your Nuggets.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you, you can't have more pressure-packed free throws than the ones that are going to seal the game.
Here's Paul. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Here's Rivers. And another miss by Denver. And it's the Suns with the ball. Booker. Yes!
This guy wants those kind of shots. That's Devin Booker. Wow.
And here they go. Kicks it out to Paul. Fires from deep. It doesn't go for him. So we see Denver get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.